In race number 16, corner marshals, eyes on your sections, drivers, eyes on the cars, because we're going racing sound of the tone. So Maifield leading it around in that 2 car, Cavalieri the 3, Joe the 4. So right now Maifield and Cavalieri are out in front, and they are the 2 podium positions based on points. But Bornhorst and Denney can play spoiler with a win here in A main number 3 and put it to a tiebreaker. So Maifield already stretching it out just a little bit. Cavalieri, Bornhorst, Denney, and the rest of the field working through the back there. But Maifield in that Mugen truck trying to pull away already here. Oh no, it shuts down. Maifield driving.
Somebody get it.
Off the track. So Ryan Cavalieri going to get the benefit of that and move to that top spot. Cavalieri with a 3 and a 3 right now. So a 1 would go big for him, as that would put him into a tiebreaker with Maifield for second on the podium. As Cavalieri and Bornhorst there over that big step up, working to the crooked rhythm. It's the white, blue, yellow, and red of Cavalieri. Then it's the yellow and orange of Bornhorst. Tanner Denney still running in the 3, Phend 4, Tebo 5. Oh, Phend and Tebo, incidental touch there as Phend gets sideways. Tebo with an amazing recovery though over that back tabletop to keep it in that 5th position, as Joe now putting all sorts of pressure on Ryan out in front. Working back over that whip wedge and down the back straightaway. Bornhorst clips the pipe, loses touch with Cavalieri just a little bit there. So Ryan into the double-double staircase climbers and down that little bit of a downhill floater and across the line. It's Cavalieri, Bornhorst, Tanner Denney now up to 3, Phend, Jared Tebo, Ryan Lutz, Spencer Rivkin, Adam Drake, Austin Blair, Austin Woodyard, CJ Jelin, Mason Eppley. Oh, and Tebo also drives off track there. Goes over the step up and just goes straight. Looks like he breaks a turnbuckle or something there on the left-hand side of the vehicle. So Tebo running in a top 5 there will exit off the track. So a little bit of attrition early on in this one with 3:15 down, 4:45 to go. Cavalieri now with a 1.8 second advantage as he works down the step down. And over that big step up through the crooked rhythm section he goes. Then it's Bornhorst, Denney, and Phend now battling it out for 3, 4, and 5. Or now 2, 3, and 4. Cavalieri in the 3 car up over that staircase. Double-double for all of our drivers in this one. Tanner Denney with a bobble in the staircase. Phend looking to the outside. They both go the drop down. Tanner with another bobble, so Phend will go by for a top 3 here. And Tanner hangs it up on the 180 at the end of the sweeper as well. Bornhorst now closing in on Cavalieri over that whip wedge in the back. That back tabletop they go. Halfway point in this one. 4 down, 4 to go. Your 1/8 electric truck, A main number 3 on the track right now. Guys trying to determine final overall position here at your 2017 Roar National Championship. Down the straightaway goes Cavalieri and Bornhorst. Cavalieri right tight on the pipe. Joe right there with him. 4:20 down, 3:40 to go. 9/10 of a second was separating those drivers last time by. Tanner with a wing full of Dakotah and Ryan Lutz. Back to your leaders up front. Over that big tabletop they go. Ryan Cavalieri, left-hander, and the right into that staircase. The white, blue, yellow, and red of Cavalieri, car number 3, leading him around. Joe Bornhorst in the yellow and orange, car number 4. battling out for a 1 here in A-main number 3. The gap down to 0.4 of a second between those two drivers, so a half a second quicker that lap was Joe over Ryan as they work through that crooked rhythm section over that back whipper. Both of them clean on the downside on both of those big air jumps. Cavalieri right on the pipe, not leaving any room for Joe to take a look into that 180, and they tangle just a little bit, but Bornhorst gets the worst of it as Cavalieri goes down the straightaway. So now the gap back to 1.9 as it was down to 4. So it's Ryan, Cavalieri, Joe, Tanner, Dakotah, Ryan, Lutz, Adam, Spencer, Mason, Austin, Woodyard, and CJ Jelin still on track. Jared, Tebo, Griffin, Ryan, and Ty Tessmann all off track so far in this one. With 2:15 to go, Ryan Cavalieri, your leader, down the straightaway in that associated truck, being chased by the Techno of Joe Bornhorst. Then it's the TLR of Tanner Denney, followed by the TLR of Phend, the Techno of Lutz, and the Mugen of Drake down the straightaway. And then the associated of Rivkin right behind them, running in a 7 position, in qualifying position pretty much there for Spencer. Then it's Mason, Austin, Blair, Woodyard, CJ. The gap right now for your top 2 positions is Cavalieri 1.8 ahead of Bornhorst, now 2.1 that time by. Cavalieri goes best lap of his run, 31.5. Joe, fast lap of the race, so 31.1 on lap number 9. So Bornhorst has the speed to try and reel in Cavalieri, but time becoming an issue now with just 1:20 on the race clock. As Cavalieri goes a little bit wide there on the exit of the staircase, so he's going to go 31.8. 31 flat, new fast lap of the race right there for Bornhorst. The gap down to 1.3 with 1 minute to go. So Ryan and Joe now battling out for a 1 here. If Joe gets by Cavalieri, they would both have 5 overall main points and would go into a tiebreaker for that final podium position. So we got a position on the line here. Oh, Bornhorst on the bicycle maneuver, saves it with 33 seconds to go. So if it's clean laps, they should get by for 1 more, but it's got to be clean, it's got to be quick. And right there, Bornhorst rolls it over, so it will not be clean. And here comes Denney and Phend, and they both go by. So Cavalieri with breathing room now with 15 seconds on the master clock, and he may get a victory lap out of it. With 5 seconds on the master clock, we're going to go back to that battle for 2 now. As it's Bornhorst slides the inside of Denney as Phend gets into the back of Tanner Denney. Race him to the line. So Ryan Cavalieri out on his own lap. It'll come down to a tiebreaker between him and Maifield, so no letting up just yet for Ryan, as both of those drivers will go 32 laps to determine second and third overall, and Cavalieri makes a little bit of a bobble there. Oh, and he breaks the truck, so he's just going to try and limp it home now. Ryan Cavalieri will be your A3 winner. Joe Bornhorst goes 2, Tanner 3, Dakotah 4, Ryan, Adam, Spencer, Austin, CJ, Mason, Austin, Jared Tebo, Griffin Hanna, Ryan Maifield, and Ty Tessmann is how they finish up. Pending tech inspection, your overall for electric truck this week in the national champion. Ty Tessmann gonna be your national champion. Ryan Maifield gonna go 2. Ryan Cavalieri will go 3, all pending tech inspection.